Okay, part two, how does EF develop? This is Dr. Abby. I'm an expert in executive functioning and I'm a psychologist. Core EF lies in the neural connections of the prefrontal cortex, which is the part of the latter developing frontal lobe. Executive functions are mediated between the connections from the prefrontal cortex to other areas of the brain. EF is influenced by nature and nurture. So we're born with certain biological predispositions, but our environment holds the power to influence our behavior and how those synapses in our brain are pruned. Let's start with the earliest form of development, talking about the pregnant woman. Brain development, or nature, is highly vulnerable to the environmental exposures of a pregnant woman. Prenatal exposure to lead, to nicotine, to alcohol, to certain medication can trigger a predisposition to EF disorders, which may have otherwise been avoided. There are neuroimaging scans that reveal that cortical thickness is highly correlated with higher intelligence and better EF outcomes. So that's nature again. The thicker the gray matter, the better the EF ability. Better chance that the person will establish a better IQ, better a chance that the person will establish better executive systems, so long as nurture doesn't get in the way, the environment doesn't get in the way. It's also widely accepted in the literature that ages 2 to 5 are like fundamental for EF development, but it's not the only period of fundamental development. It's a critical period, but it's really lifelong. The neurological framework of the brain is formed in utero. Other fundamental brain structures of EF happen during the first year of life. And more complex task ability doesn't even happen until adolescence or even early adulthood. Early EF matters. Any EF matters too. So if you have been diagnosed with ADHD or autism or any sort of neurocognitive difference, do not give up and think, too late, can't be helped, because that's not true. It most certainly can.